but not remembered, forgotten. That's why I'm calling it the Forgotten Man. So that's when the internet stepped in. True crime communities on Reddit and web sleuths latched on to this case, as they usually do, which I love. And they studied the motel layout, the handwriting on the note, even tried to reverse engineer where his hoodie was made. People spent years trying to figure out who Lars Stavik was. Every time someone thought they had a lead, it would fall apart. There were theories he was escaping something, he's running away, he's hiding from someone. Others thought maybe he had ties to 9/11. As I said, it was in the heat of that unfortunate event and chaos since it happened. But then in 2018, 17 years later, everything changes. Investigators send his DNA to GED Match, the same site used in the Golden State Killer case, actually, and they get a hit. And it wasn't an immediate match, but it was close enough to start tracing the family trees and going down the lineage. And they find a cousin, then another, and slowly they build a profile, and eventually they find Lars Stavik and are able to uncover his real identity. Now, let's get into who he was. So he was a young man from California in his 20s. I think he died when he was 25. His family had no idea he was even missing. Apparently, he had left home years earlier and just never came back. And that's usually a thing. I feel like it ended in the early 2000s, but that was a thing way before that. Out of respect for the family, his name has not been disclosed. He was finally identified. He wasn't invisible. He wasn't the forgotten man anymore. Now, why this case stuck with so many people is what really gets me about this case. It seems so deliberate and intentional to choose a fake name, travel somewhere remote, make sure no one could trace you. But at the same time, he leaves his body to be found. He didn't go out in the wilderness or disappear forever to never be seen again. It's like part of him wanted someone to care, if that is what happened to him anyway. And years later, strangers on the internet wouldn't let his story die. They gave him back his name, even if they couldn't save him. And that's what really stuck out to me. No one knew him. No one had any loyalty ties to him, but they wanted to solve the case. And if you're like me and you're obsessed with cold cases that the internet solved, there are so many more cases cracked by Reddit, Google Earth, Ancestry DNA, even Facebook groups, guys. It's so interesting. So follow me for more haunting stories, solved and unsolved true crime cases.